Over the 10 years of shooting these movies, obviously we've got to know quite a lot of the crew. And if you can imagine, each movie has a crew, the credits at the end last for about 18 minutes. That's how many people work on these movies. So being like our characters, and as it is hard to get out of character when we're in character, we like to have some pranks. And some of those stories have become quite legendary around the studio. Oliver and I, as some people don't know, this isn't our natural hair colour, we are actually dark brown. But when we're playing Fred and George, we have to dye our hair ginger. We have this done at the studios, and one prank I decided to be quite funny was when a good friend of mine, Adam, was walking past the hair and makeup department one day. I decided to quickly spring on him with a load of ginger dye and slap it down the back of his head. So he went for about 6 weeks with ginger hair. That was quite amusing.
I think he loved it, really. But also another one is, the worst thing what we find is when people try and make a prank on us, and they don't quite realise that they're going to get back. But I think some people think it's going to happen within the space of a few hours or so.
There'll always be a reaction to a prank.
So anyway, so after about 2 weeks after this certain prank happened to us, which was very minimal, I can't remember what it was now, we were late turning up for set or something like that. So anyway, we decided to get this one girl from the hair and makeup department and get her registration details, find out where she went on holiday, etc, etc, and call her up and pretend to be from the DVLA, which is the, everyone who oversees all the car fines and everything else, registrations.
And we knew that she had gone on holiday to Newquay in Cornwall. So we rang her up and pretended to be from the DVLA, saying that the car parking firm that had been in touch, saying that she owed them about £950.
So anyway, so after we've broke this down to her, and she's kind of coming to terms with the fact that she needs to pay all this, and being that the research we've done was correct on her, that she didn't know how to get away from it. So we said, well, if you want to complain, you can do. So we said, what's the name of the, I can't remember the name of the chap we gave her. It was something like,
we gave her a net like, this is Mr. Smith, like really, really quick. So she was like, well, who was that? And so the guy Andy who was reading said, well, do you want, I'll tell you what, I'll just give you his email address, you can write to him in total, email him and he'll get back to you in writing. She's like, okay, thank you. So he spelled it out and he went, this is OLIVERPHELPS@gotyou.com, and she wrote it all down. And then he said,
well, then we said to her, can you read that back, please? Which she read the Oliver part and then clicked on the rest of it. And she wasn't very happy about it for some reason. I don't think she saw the funny side of it for quite a while. Especially seeing as there was a lot of people in the department at the time who heard her screaming down the phone.